It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wildcard Weekend. The action is only moments away on Sunday night primetime.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Tonight, we'll close out the weekend with what should be a good one between these Road Warriors and the Tennessee Titans. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and the NFL playoffs are finally upon us. We don't know who the teams will be just yet, but one thing we do know, partner, whoever makes it through to the end of the gauntlet ahead has truly earned a spot in this year's Super Bowl.
It's really what the regular season does. It gets you battle-tested before you take the field in these playoffs, where it's win or pack your bags. And when we saw these guys in Week 1, neither of them were Super Bowl ready. But watching them now, they both have a real shot at winning it all. They're gritty, they're tough, and they're ready for this moment.
Let the postseason begin. We're underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out to the second pick of the second round back in 2023. Out of Kentucky, it's Will Levis.
Levis came into this league with a big old arm and an even bigger chip on his shoulder, Kate, based on where he was drafted. I still remember that on draft day, and you could see the disappointment as he fell out of that first round, and because of it, he's just got that fight to him. It's easy to envision him proving those doubts.
The ball's out! The ball's out! He lost it! It's picked up by the defense. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown! These guys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have two hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. In this defense, well, they took advantage.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return starts at the 3. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Levis now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 16-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Defense showing blitz. Levis. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept at breaking up those passes.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Starts his return from the 23. And he rips this all the way to the red zone. Excellent return. Oh, he nearly took this one all the way. Huge return that easily could have ended with 6. And they'll start this drive in the red zone. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
He's got to be thrilled about getting this type of field position to begin the game. No pressure to mount some sort of long, sustained drive. Nope, your special teams put you in a special position to take advantage here early with a touchdown.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. He's going to keep it this time. And the ground game works for the touchdown. These guys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So it'll be 2nd down. Levis from the shotgun. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. It's a 2-score game early. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. On 3rd down, Pollard. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. That's taken on the 7. And finally, they're able to corral him, but not before he gets a hefty amount on that return. Outstanding 28-yard return on that kick. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're set up at the 35 now. Lamar out of the pistol. Getting out to his left. He's on the move. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, here's Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's going for it again. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And they'll have 1st down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. These guys get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Tajay Spears. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. 1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. That's the half in this opening round AFC postseason matchup. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, what you got for us?
Stadium in Pittsburgh, where you see the final score there. Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The last of our 3 games on this Wild Card Sunday. Again, one more to follow tomorrow night as we wrap up an exhilarating 3 days of Super Wild Card Weekend. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Well, their hopes of an early comeback, that faint flicker of light they had when they exited the locker room at halftime, that return just snuffed it out. Very good chance now. That lead's going to grow and certainly not shrink.
Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, that could put this just too far out of reach. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Buying some time left. Now he takes it. And they take this in for the score. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. That throw finds Okonkwo. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down. From the gun, Levis. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Oh no, he lost control of another one. Scooped up by the defense.
You know, they like to say about sports, it's 90% mental. Well, right now with this runner, after 3 fumbles, it's 100% mental. You got to hang on to the football. It's in his head right now, and it just can't happen.
They've got first down from the 31. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Likely's got it right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Lamar now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Escapes the pocket. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. These guys keep running away with this. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And these guys grow their lead yet again. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Spears. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Titans and Will Levis set to take over again. And you tell us this all the time, Brock. Touchdowns aren't the only stats that make a quarterback, right? Yep, he's nodding right now. But the absence of any from his ledger, well, that's problematic. And his struggles are indicative of the challenge that this offense as a group has really been fighting all game long. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Wow, it's free again! But fortunately, the Titans were able to jump back on that one. No turnover on the play.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. This celebration begins for our winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.